Hi, everybody. I'm Overland and I am back. Today is November 26, 2019. I am chilling at home, waiting for my brownies to get cooked, get baked. Today's quick thought, because we're having family over today, is listen. Listen. You could think of Beyonce's song, Listen. You can think about your week. It's only Tuesday. Have you been listening to the people in your life? Have you been listening to the Spirit, where Heavenly Father is trying to relay to you what to do, what not to do? Today, ending out my day, that is my favorite word right now, is listen. The reason I wanted to bring up this topic was because nobody is ever listening, like really, to me, in my opinion. I definitely know that by personal experience, nobody is listening to me. And I don't mean that to be like angry or like vicious. I don't mean it to be that. I mean it to say and speak facts. I, day in and day out, do a lot of things in my personal life and online to be heard, to have people listen. My ultimate like dream is that I could captivate and captivate is on a whole different level. You can have people listen and not be engaged and not even be mindfully there with you. But if you can captivate people with your presence, with your spirit, with your way of being and moving, that is a whole level. Like that is like top notch level of the umbrella of listening, under the umbrella of listening. So why would I want to be heard? Why would I want people to listen to me? In a standpoint of being someone that wants to influence people, I want people to listen to me because I want people to heal. Like, I definitely want people to heal, but I want them to heal in the sense that they can have confidence in themselves to walk towards Heavenly Father, to stay with Heavenly Father, to know their brother Jesus Christ, and to be their own leader. Those are just a few reasons why I want to have people listen to me on these lives, have people invite me to their speaking engagements, have people ask me to do workshops. My intent is always to speak so that people can become better. And because it makes me feel like $1,000,000 when I can impact somebody's life and let them know that they're not alone. That to me is worth more than money, worth more than any praise, worth more than anything that I could get materialistic wise. Because when you can instill somebody their self-worth and confidence, when you can see that light like just like glow in them, there's nothing, money can't buy that. Money can't buy that, and that is so timeless. And so I don't know about you guys. I don't know how your day's been. And if you've been frustrated because people aren't listening to you, whether you've been giving them orders or asking them for requests, on any like level. But here's the thing that I want you guys to walk away from in hearing me and watching this live. Nobody's going to listen to you if you dictate. If you, however you deliver your message, nobody's going to listen to you if you make them feel small, if you make them feel like they're beneath you, if you, nobody's going to listen. And I as a leader, have learned that the hard way, because when I've been head or co-chair of anything, I've had people not follow me because they felt that my counsel or my suggestion or advice was was heavy, was like a parent like type of counsel. So they were very resistant. Now, if you're arguing with somebody and they're not listening and you're screaming at the top of your lungs, which I've been guilty of doing, like more than I want to, people aren't listening. If you get louder, people just start like zoning you out, and then they start saying snarky remarks, or they belittle you because they don't want to hear it, especially when you're like full blast yelling. They'll hear you, but they're not listening, and there is no way they are captivated by your screaming and yelling. That I know that as I've been a giver of that kind of behavior, it just causes people to shut down. But as I've become a receiver of people yelling or being condescending, the way it's affected me is that at times it's helped or not helped. It's caused my self-esteem and my self-worth to decrease, and then my fears to increase. So, message for today is, if you're trying to get people to listen to you, not only be consistent, but be humble in the way you deliver your message. I'm in this huge transitioning in myself that I'm trying every day not to demand and belittle people when I am asking them to listen. And also, very key point is to not be judgmental of them when they don't follow through. But also, if nothing else that I do every day, I just try to hear them out and in an understanding way. There's a quote that says, people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. Again, that quote is, people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. Meaning, like, if we were having a conversation, I'd be sitting like this, looking at you, maybe even nodding, and then just trying to keep eye contact, listening, and then right as you like end out, I'm already jumping to say, so you should do this, and you should blah blah blah. And should is such an annoying word. Like, ever since I've like learned what should really is telling people, it's just, yeah, it's an annoying word. So don't should people, don't. And and I'm sure I have a million times over all of these lives because of habit, tell me, remind me, say, hello, your live said should again, or you implied should. Because that, again, that's like an underlying way of trying to get people to do stuff. Communicate, guys. Listen. Listen with the open heart, and also just be patient, because if you're a should person, it'll take time to stop doing that. And also, if you are the type that doesn't listen because you're always right, that too is going to take time. But everything is work, and so find the tools and the speakers and the people that will help you to sharpen your skills of listening better, especially if you're in business. Like, biggest pet peeve is when I'm dealing with business people and or entrepreneurs, and they're very dismissive. That is like so annoying, because you never know who you're working with. You never know. The person that you're working with might have a zillion connections, and when you are very arrogantly dismissive, that could be a business deal that that you won't get in the future because you weren't listening, active listening. Okay, so I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. It feels like the longest week. Happy Tuesday, and look at what you need to be grateful for today, and concentrate on that instead of things that you've lost. I'll say it again. Leave today's setbacks, today's anger, today's rejection into today, and start again tomorrow. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.